Howdy guys, how's it going? So we have finally got some snow coming in. Right now it is snowing and sleeting. I've got this Outback Trading Company, the same as those jackets that I wear. They have this Oilskin, it's a poncho. This right here is the pocket that it stores itself in. I've got to take and put that back on the outside so that we can use it accordingly. But tonight we're going to be using this. We're right outside of my big hole shelter. I wanted to come and check on it. I've checked on it multiple times. It is full of water, and that's the reason why I've not been able to do any videos with it. Is with the weather we've had, it just consistently fills up with water, and I've not had time to redo the roof and stuff whenever it's dry. But I've got a interesting bedroll system here for us today. I've got a TACAMO wool blanket. I believe it's an 80-20 blend. I've got a Winex waterproof shooting mat, and we're going to take and try to stuff some leaf debris underneath that to make our bed to insulate us from the ground. And then I've got some clothing that's going to be our main insulating layers, and we'll talk about that whenever we get to that point. But right now I want to try and get everything set underneath here, and then we'll get a fire going, because we are going to need a fire throughout the night, not just for warmth but to keep everything dry, because in this type of sleety weather you got to be able to keep your gear and yourself dry. So for sure, go ahead and put more underneath here, because this is a very small amount. After it's compressed. And now that this is stretched a bit, I'll have to extend that, but right now I'm just wearing a moisture wicking layer. I've got an Appalachian Gear 100% wool hoodie. That's what this is. And then I've got my Arctis schmuck on. But yeah, just laying here, I'm already starting to feel the cold coming up through the ground. But there's plenty of time to gather leaf debris for our leaf bed. Get our fire area set up. And I brought my Wayland saw, it's just a giant saw, so that we can start processing some wood, because I think it's going to be snowing and sleeting like this for the next 48 to 72 hours. And yeah, everything is just getting covered with snow immediately. Oh, so I for sure feel like I'm getting better at using this camera. I've got my bag set up right here where I want it to be for kind of a wind block, and it does kind of help better support our poncho tarp system. I am going to take and just periodically keep tightening our guy lines and stuff, because this poncho's never been used in this type of fashion. This is one of those magnesium fire starters, so I've not used one of these in a hot minute, but I'm going to combine that with a tender source, and we'll see how that goes. But I'm going to run and try to gather some wood, and I'm going to put y'all underneath my tarp here, because right now the microphone, I've got the wind do jig on it, and it is coated in snow. So this is a real test for the OM camera to see if it's fully capable of handling this type of weather. And because I'm starting to get a bit moist, I'm going to try to go ahead and hurry up and get a fire going instead of messing around with shaving off magnesium shards from this. Both will work, but I want to go ahead and go for the for sure option. It's definitely food time. I've been taking and adding layers underneath my mat here so that we have more insulation. It looks pretty, you know, small, but it's very, very compressed, which is what we want. Not sure if I've got enough material underneath my sleeping mat for the sake of keeping us insulated, but it wants to keep kind of like poking out the sides. So we'll just have to see how it goes inside here. I do have a Woobie with me, and so we can put that in between our wool blanket on top of us. And then whenever we do go to bed, I'll show you the clothing that I'm going to be wearing, because that's, once again, our main stuff. I got my pillow in there. I'm trying to feel around. There's our lantern. Make sure I keep that where it needs to be. So tonight we're going to be dining on some Adventure Well Mom's beef stew. So this one says it needs 8 to 10 ounces. So I'm going to pour that in the canteen cup and get it going, and I'll get back with you guys whenever it's time to pour it in here and see what it looks like. And guess what? This time I remember to bring the spoon. Okay, so our water's nice and boiling hot. I already say not sure if that's going to focus or not, but we've got a very, very good looking bit of food right there. Oh, hello. Well, it is time to dig into the chow. And we've got another winner. So far, I mean, my favorite meal from Adventure Well at this point is still that stuffed pepper soup. But this is also really good. Like, whatever it is they do in processing with their beef, it just rehydrates so well. So I'm gonna down this, get some more firewood. I keep hitting my head on that. And I'm gonna gather some more firewood, and I'll get back with y'all whenever it's time to put our other layers on. There's a stick in my hood. Get the other layers on and hit the hay. I'm gonna put those socks back in there because my feet are nice and warm at the moment. I really don't feel like I need to go through the rigmarole of changing my socks right now. But I've got my Terran jacket that we're gonna be putting on. This right here, I forget the level that it's at, but these mittens right here and this pair of pants is military surplus from One Thief Surplus. Definitely go give him a look if you haven't already, but I'm gonna be able to unzip these all the way and put these over my pants to insulate her legs. These are just gonna keep her hands warm, and then like I'm gonna take my schmuck here off and put this over top of our wool, like our Appalachian Gear wool hoodie. So, and it's just now like it's actually kind of warmed up a little bit, and the snow has turned into more of like a rain and sleet mixture, and it's been doing that on and off the whole day. I really do like the fact that these pants zip all the way up. I've seen these, but like after getting the pants, I feel like I really do need to get the top that goes with it. And like this is going to still get a little bit of, well, maybe not. I was going to say it's going to get a little bit dirty, but it's got such a wide opening. You can get away, and plus the outside fabric is supposed to be the waterproof, the water resistant. Up that there. I'll put my camera up here in a second. And I've kind of got this tri-folded over. To keep the snow out. God, I can tell you one thing, my legs are warming up extremely fast. Like, I've got way more insulation right now than I need on my legs. I've got my pillow in there, but because of the angle that I've positioned myself with a spot, I think I'm going to kind of be able to just use like this lower level of my schmuck here to put my head on and be fine. With my pillow, it might be too much of an like incline. But like what I want to do with the Wooby here. Okay, so I've actually got it tied kind of in the sleeping bag fashion. So with that being said, I'm just going to kind of have it doubled up over top of me, and my boots are going to be sticking out the bottom. And then I'll put these on like this. Oh yeah, we're gonna be nice and toasty. But like right now the fire's going and it's pretty warm, like almost too warm. Like with the just the clothing alone, we could probably sleep underneath this tarp. I know we could with the fire going, but without the fire, we could sleep underneath this poncho with the clothes we got on and be more than fine. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna take and pull the blanket over my face here and get nice and cozy, and I'll see y'all in the morning for a progress report. Oh, snow right in the face. Yep. Good morning, guys. Okay, something's dripping on me. Oh man, it was a surprisingly really nice night's sleep. The only thing is, could have still used some more debris and stuff underneath this mat. Like where I got on these, super puffy marshmallow pants and everything, like it really wasn't that bad. My top and everything else was more than adequately insulated. Around, I think it was like 4 or 5 a.m. Can't really check my watch because I kept these mitten things on. It started to get super windy, and it's been really, really windy this morning. So I've just been just hiding and hunkered in my a little blanket, screwing around on my phone. But it looks like we got a little bit of a break, but it's still like, I'm not sure if you can tell or not, but it's breezy. I'm really happy and impressed with how the Outback Trading poncho did. Like it's treated Oilskin, done a great job of repelling the water. The drip is actually from the pocket area right there, and I messed with it a bit ago, and I think the way that I twisted it around is what caused it, because where the sun was poking through, it started to kind of heat up and melt some of the snow and everything. It was on the poncho itself. But yeah, all in all, it was a successful night. Really enjoyed it. I'm hoping the snow will stick around a bit longer. I might do a hot tent thing, but I'm just really been itching for doing these bushcraft camps. So let me know what you guys want to see, and I will try to prioritize it based off of that. So I am going to take and try to get everything packed up, get the wet things shaken off, and stored properly. So as always, guys, I really appreciate you taking the time to watch the video. Please hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Share the channel and the videos with your friends, family, anybody that enjoys good old outdoor activities. If you're interested in the gear, you're curious, I try to link to everything that I can down in the description box below the video. And make sure you hit me up in that comment section, because it does help the video. It helps with the old YouTube algorithm. And yeah, so till the next one, adios.